Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good weekend, and welcome back to Astrometica. The game is a shameless rip-off of Subnautica. I'm not fooling anybody here. So, I need some silver. I'm building something special. And, well, I'm not going to find any silver here. Not outside Fort Jingles. Lots of iron, lots of copper, some gold, but if I want silver, I'm going to have to head back to the original location of Fort Jingles, which I have now turned into basically a silver mining station, because that's where a lot of the silver asteroids are. Check out this jetpack, by the way. That's 2/3 of the distance to the old Fort Jingles on one boost. This thing is amazing. You can see why I don't use the skipper anymore, the space bike. Also, with all of the upgrades and modifications that I've applied to the mining tool, look how quickly I can mine a silver asteroid. That used to take 30 seconds and 40% of the charge of the mining tool. But with the mining speed and the mining power modifications that I've unlocked, I mean, I'm blasting through these things in seconds. Right, there's the asteroid miner. It's obviously full. Let's go and hopefully there's some silver in there. Yep, there's more than enough. Awesome. Yeah, I'll take the copper as well. Why not? Whoa! They're trying to kill me again. Right, anyway. Let's boost back to Fort Jingles, because I've got some building to do. And again, just look at how amazing this upgraded jetpack is. I mean, this is at least twice as fast as the skipper. You can see why I just don't use the space bike. Skipper, space bike, same thing. And I just, unfortunately, you can't disenchant. I've been playing too much World of Warcraft lately. You can't deconstruct it for materials, so it's just kind of parking there. Right, anyway, I've got my silver. So there's a couple of things. In fact, I've got everything that I need now, so I can start building. First things first, let's just get to the smelter, because I picked up a lot of iron there as well, so we're just going to bulk smelt it down into iron bars. So you can do bulk jobs like that in the smelter. In the fabricator, you can only do bars one at a time. So, first thing I'm going to need to do before I build my new thing is construct a habitat corridor to connect it to. That means I'm going to need some copper wire, but I had some in storage. There's Fort Jingles now. It's coming along quite nicely. I think I'm doing alright for power, although I'm about to build something that is probably going to actually consume some power, so we'll have to check, but I think I'm still okay. Anyway, there's the connecting habitat corridor. And now here is my vehicle docking station. Oh yeah, baby. And that's going to go there. So I've got the blueprints from this, from the Red Snurgly Cave and the vehicle manufacturing station in the last episode. I manned up, conquered my fears, went in there, and I only died once. Totally worth it. Right. I've got the materials to build more batteries. I just don't have them on me. This thing's shut down, so it must have, it's just iron again. No gold this time, didn't get lucky. Well, everything seems to be operating just fine, so even after adding the vehicle docking station, I'm clearly well within my power limits, so let's go and take a look. Actually, wait, I just picked up a ton of iron from the laser hopper. My bags are going to be full. Let's get rid of it. Okay, job done. That'll have cleared out some bag space. Check out the hydroponics. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is where I added the corridor. So I'm going to have to remove this hydroponic station, aren't I? That's fine, because, you don't lose anything when you deconstruct something. You get all of the materials back, so you can instantly just move stuff, basically, and then reconstruct them. Got my gargle fruit here. Got some replant the seeds. There we go. And I can always build another hydroponic station, but here it is, the vehicle docking station, and we don't actually have a vehicle docked, so I can't actually do anything with it right now. But that's not a problem, because we do now have a vehicle. And I'm not talking about the shitty space bike, but we do now have a hilariously badly named, seriously the name for it must be a placeholder, it's called the summon vehicle, because it's a vehicle that you summon. Haven't actually managed to build one yet though, but that is next on the agenda. Although right now I'm going to see if I can park the space bike in the vehicle docking station, because, you know, the space bike's a vehicle, it's a vehicle docking station. Surely I can dock the vehicle in the vehicle docking station. And nope, can't get in. Turns out the space bike is even more useless than I had first imagined. Alright. I mean, I can get in. It's just it won't allow you to dock the space bike. Alright, space bike shit, but we all knew that. This is fine. Should I rebuild that hydroponics? Yeah, whatever, fine. We can do that anytime. We've got more important things to worry about here. The vehicle constructor. Now, I can build... You know, I've got to stop calling it the summon vehicle. The space car! Except I can't, because I don't have the components. Advanced chipset, vehicle engine, 2 orbiters, and 2 power cells. Well, I know I've got the power cells. And surely I mean, I'm assuming I can make the others. Let's have a look. Here we go, advanced fabricator. Yep, I can make the others. So I'm going to need iron. Well, I think actually I have most of these components. So I've pinned the blueprint. So I don't have to keep going back to the advanced fabricator and consulting it to see exactly what it is that I need. Once I've accumulated the required components, the vehicle blueprint up in the top left of the screen will turn green to indicate, yep, you've got those things. So there's the engine. Just have to wait for it to print. Again, if you look at the blueprint in the top left, once I pick up the engine section of the blueprint should turn green. Let me know that, yep, you've got it. There it is. So now I need 2 orbiters. Okay, I've got the materials for those, I just don't have them on me. I don't even know what an orbiter is. I can't even remember where I picked it up. Let's see. Copper wires. Okay, I've got the copper, but you also need iron. I've got iron bars, but I need actual iron ore. It's one of your basic manufacturing components, copper wire. It needs copper and iron, but the raw ore, not the actual, you know, finished materials. Got plenty of iron here, so this is fine. So now I can make the copper wire. How many do I need? Let's take a look. I think it was 2 for each, because I'm going to need 2 of these orbiters. Yeah, and it's 2 copper wire for each. So I've got 2 now, so I'll just make another 2. And now I should be able to make 2 orbiters. I'll worry about the chipset in a moment. Can't remember exactly what the advanced chipset needs, but I'm thinking gold, silver, stuff like that, which I have plenty of. It's not going to be a problem. And of course the power cells, I'm pretty sure I've got 3 on charge right now and only need 2. So there's 1 orbiter. Still don't even know what it is, I just know that I need it to build the space car. And there's the other one. Right, so 2 power cells. Yeah, I've got 3 on charge, they're all fully charged. Just make sure I've got space. Gonna need to clear out my bag soon as well. And now, right, I don't have an advanced chipset in storage, so what do I need for an advanced chipset? Okay, Celestine, silver. I'm pretty sure I've got all of this. I mean, I know I've got the silver. Where do I keep the Celestine? Here we go, organics. Yep, Celestine. I keep calling it Celestine. Celestite. And there's my nickel. 1 advanced chipset coming up. For some reason, I thought there was gold required for that, but no. Which wouldn't be an issue. I've got plenty of gold. Well, I don't have plenty, but I've got enough. And there it is. So that's everything that we need to build. It's not that way. It's down here, isn't it? To build the... No, it's not that way. Oh, there it is. To build the space car. The artist formerly known, oh, that was quick, as the summon vehicle. There it is. It does look a bit like the sea moth from Subnautica. No big surprise there, of course. Guess what it was inspired by? What are we going to call it then? Because I'm not calling it the summon vehicle. Is it the space car? Is it the space moth? I mean, let's face it, we all know what it was inspired by. Space car will do. I've got the space bike, which sadly I'm pretty sure I can't actually Can I break it down for materials? No, you can't. So it's just basically going to... I mean, it's not completely useless because the game always just... It does put up a waypoint to your vehicles. So if I leave it parked here at the base, I always know where the base is. Right, here we go. Ooh, controls are a bit... Ooh, it's pretty quick as well. I still don't think it's as fast as the jetpack, but the jetpack doesn't come with its own inbuilt oxygen supply and storage, so this is still a winner. Now, can I dock this in the vehicle docking station? Yes! Hooray! I can. Alright. So that's where we plug in the power cells, or at least one of them. Yep, there's another one on the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you the space car. Totally worth it. Now, that thing can be upgraded, but not from here. There's a vehicle, I think it's supposed to say customizer. It says costumizer, which I suppose kind of works as well. Costumizer. It's almost certainly a typo, but we can forgive it. But as far as vehicle modifications are concerned, I know you can modify it. The vehicle has modification slots, and I'm pretty sure I picked up at least one blueprint for a vehicle modification station. But I know I never completed all of the blueprint pickups, so whatever the vehicle mod station is, I can't build it. And if I can't build it, well, I clearly can't use it. So I'm going to need to keep my eyes open. There is obviously more stuff out there still to be discovered. Speaking of discovering stuff, I picked up another key card. I think it was for... Was his name Marcus Danner? I think that was the one. Anyway, back to Theta Base. I'm trying to remember my way around. And unlock another one of the rooms. Try to get... and fail to get past the arcing wall circuit without getting zapped. But I've got the engineer suit on now, which basically doubles your health. And provides some damage resistance. So... Nope. That's Alex Turner. I've done that one. I think. Marcus Danner. Is this it? Ah. Oh, there's a bit of a hazard in here. Let's have a look at the log. So, he has no idea how long he's been here. He's bored to death. His back's aching. Yeah, Marcus not happy to be here. Oh, what's that crate? And can I get... I'm kind of disappointed I'm not seeing anything that I can scan in here, but let's see if I can get... Yes, I can get close enough to be able to loot this without getting zapped. There's glass and iron. Okay, fine, whatever. We'll take it. That crate looks interesting though. I don't think I've seen one of those before. Anything else around here that I can actually scan though? Not so far. Are those oxygen tanks? Can I get close? Smack it open without getting zapped? That would be no. Maybe I can jump on top of whatever... No, the ceiling's too low. I can't jump. You can't crouch jump either. Oh, hang on. I knew there was going to be something good in here. What's that? Tier 3 oxygen capsule. Oh, yeah, though. Again, you can tell that whoever coded this game, English wasn't their first language. Because an oxygen tank is the disposable, consumable oxygen resupply thing that you use in the game. And the oxygen capsule is the thing that you wear on your back as your oxygen supply. It should really be the other way around. At the moment, I've got slightly more than 2 minutes worth of oxygen supply. So I'm going to want to get back to Fort Jingles and see what this gives me. I do always find it amusing in these games where you've got like 40 seconds worth of oxygen supply in your tank at the start of the game. It's like in the however many hundreds of years between now and when this game is set, people forgot how to make oxygen cylinders. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's fine. It's a game mechanic. The game wouldn't work unless they had some kind of, system like that. I mean, if you were to start one of these games wandering around with a 20-minute supply of oxygen strapped to your back, I mean, there'd be no sense of urgency at all. So I get it. It's kind of ridiculous, but I do get it. Then again, I suppose, you can't refill a modern oxygen tank in 2 seconds flat the way this thing does whenever you expose it to a source of fresh oxygen. So, okay, fair enough, whatever. Right, I'm going to need to unstrap my existing oxygen capsule and then feed all of these in and make the tier 3 oxygen capsule, which really should be called the oxygen tank. But whatever, this is fine. Because that confused the hell out of me at first. Constantly getting the two of them mixed up. So what does this give me? Let's get it equipped. And we're going up to 170. That's nearly 3 minutes. Wow. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. So, as you can see, Fort Jingles is coming along quite nicely. I now have the maximum rank, jetpack, backpack, and oxygen. I want to call it tank, even though the game insists on referring to it as an oxygen capsule, but you know what I mean. Most, if not all, of my tools have the maximum level of modifications, and I've now finally got a vehicle that's actually worth having. I'm in a pretty good spot. And yet there's still stuff that I haven't seen, places I haven't explored, and things that I haven't discovered. There's actually quite a lot more. And all that will be coming up in future episodes. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. And as always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.